Well, we're back out at an oval again today. It's a fairly warm old day, but you know, we're sort of dodging around in the shade, so we should be right. Anyway, first signal, first good number. Digging down here, there's a heap of glass coming up, and I thought, oh yeah, it's going to be a bottle cap. But we've got a 1 cent, so that's what we're starting on. Anyway, I did come here a week or two ago and I found quite a few of these, and you know, a few dollar coins and a couple of old pennies and a halfpenny, and a sixpence. So anyway, I have sort of, you know, done a lot of trips to this oval, but we're still finding coins, so we'll see what we find today. And just underneath me there's where I got that little 1 cent. Had another 26 here, which was sort of the same numbers, so I reckon it may be another one just in here somewhere. I could be wrong. That is not a 1 cent. Looks like a button that has got a root stuck in it. That root has grown right through the loop, I reckon. Anyway, we'll give that a quick rub with her finger and see what's on there. It's actually a cool little button, but it's not very old, I don't think. Don't quite know what that's supposed to represent, but just a shieldy sort of thing. So anyway, I'll get that root off at home and see if there's anything on the back, but it's actually quite a cool little find. Anyway, we'll see what else we can find. Now, right at the base of this big old gum tree here, I've got a 24 and I can get it with the pinpointer, so it's not too far away. So, we're going to see what that is. I'm going to guess a bottle cap actually, but it could be a 1 cent. They do ring up at those sort of numbers. And I reckon I called the bottle cap too soon. And I also reckon it doesn't look like a 1 cent size. So, what is that? Almost looks 2 cent size. I think it is. It's a 2 cent. So normally they ring up about 27 sort of. Anyway, that was a 24. Of course, being right up next to the tree, I couldn't really get a proper swing over it. Maybe that's why, but anyway. So, 2 cent, and just there was where I got the 1 cent and the button. So there's, you know, quite a few good little signals in this area. So we'll keep going. Well, another cent. Had a 25 sort of numbers here, and just popped it up and hold the shovel there and just pop it aside, and we see a glint of gold in there. And 19.99, $2. So our first gold coin, which is always cool. Never mind finding those ones. So anyway, right beside the little gravel track here. Well, we've got a 21, 22 here, still beside this little track here, and just getting there with the pointer, so I'll give that a little dig and see what it is. Could be a gold coin at those numbers, but you know, it could be something else too. I don't think it's too far down, and look what we have here. That's a nice sight to see. So another $2. 2002, that one. And anyway, so that's $4 just along this little track bit here. Got a pretty solid 23, sometimes 24 here. Make sure I've got the right spot here. It's not very far down, so I'm hoping it might be another goldie, but we'll see. I don't think it is. I think it's going to be a bottle cap. So, considering we're at an oval, that's the first one of those we've found. You know, we're not doing too badly. Normally you find 10 of those to one coin, but anyway, we're slowly cleaning them up, I guess. So we'll keep going. Well, this was a bit of a surprise to me because it was a bit of a jumpy old signal. So I'll check there's nothing else in here. I just dug a piece of that can back there away. But anyway, there's some good numbers here, but they're a little bit jittery, but maybe it was on its edge or something. But anyway, I've got $1 coin. So it's had a fight with the lawnmower at one stage. 21, 22, and we have got the bottom of a dinky toy. So a Matchbox one by the looks. Mazda something. RX-7 or something. Anyway, not much left of it. I'd say the lawnmowers collected that one. Well, I had a 24 here, and I have been just digging rubbish, bottle caps and cans and everything. I've sort of been way up along this track, around those trees, and I'm coming back down again, just dug a bottle cap, then I had a 24 here, and look what has just popped out. Looks like a penny. So it's our first old coin of the day, the afternoon. Can see George the 5th there, which makes it a Commonwealth, and I can see a 2, it's not 1930, 1922. So I reckon that'll clean up quite nicely actually, but we may as well wait till we get home and out of the sun to do that. But that is quite a nice little find, and you know, 4 inches down, not too far. Well, we're back out at the recreation reserve again, footy oval, tennis courts, whatever you want to call it, and I've found a lot of coins out here in the past because, you know, there's been shows and stuff here, and it's pretty hard old ground, but we've got a good little number down here, so I'm going to see if I can live dig it. See how we go. It's right down here, but here's pretty rocky old ground, so see how we go. It's actually getting a bit softer now I've got past the crust, so I'll try and not put a shovel through whatever it is. Let's see if we can get it up. Could be a bottle cap, but and I think it is going to be, so that's annoying. Coca-Cola. What does that say? Life. Coke adds life to summer sport. Well, there you go. If you didn't know that. Well, we're actually outside the actual grounds at the minute. Sort of, you know, going up towards the road. But during the show, I think they had tents and stuff out here as well as in the grounds. So anyway, digging here, had a good signal. There's a bit of old glass coming up, and it's in here. Don't know if you can see it there, that little rim there. So I'm going to try and break him out. I reckon I've got a little threepence here. So let's see if we can get him out of there. There we go. Get rid of that clod, and looks like a wheat one. 19. Gonna say What is that? I think it's something too. Nearly has to be 42 because it was ringing up at 21. So I think that's 42, but anyway. Jolly good. So we've got a little threepence to start our day. The detector's going a little bit crazy because there's power lines and stuff everywhere, but anyway, we will take that one and see what else we can find. Well, I've been digging a lot of bottle caps and a couple of cent coins, you know, rivets, all that sort of stuff, so haven't really been filming, but we're back sort of around the oval. And in this sort of dead sort of patch here, last time I was here I found 2 coins pretty close to each other. Anyway, had another signal here, and it's kind of tough old ground, we're digging away, and we've flicked out that one, which I'm going to say is a rather yellow looking penny. So if it's anything like the coins I've found here in the past, it will be pretty crusty, but it's a Commonwealth coin and we'll give it a clean and get a date off it. But yeah, all this clay soil, it sort of doesn't do the coins a lot of favour. Anyway, we'll give that one a clean. And there we have a 1928 Commonwealth penny with a hole right slap bang in the middle. So whoever did that was pretty good at getting it right in the middle. They must have measured and marked that one to get it so exact. But anyway, don't know what for, whether it was nailed to something or threaded on a necklace or something, but normally if they're on a necklace they put the hole up here. But anyway, 1928 and King George the 5th with a earring, a black pearl earring. Anyway, so that's not bad, sort of cleaned up better than I sort of thought it might, but anyway. Well, the wind's not going to be in our favour today, but we've got a nice 24 just here. So it's only a couple of bars down, it may just be a bottle cap or something, but I'm going to see what it is. Could be a gold coin. Don't know if I've got it or not, but have a look. And I think I did get it, I just saw it. Look at that. I reckon we've got another penny. And I didn't see that pop out, but now that I look in here, I've got a coin impression where it's been sitting here. So anyway, I reckon we can get a date off that one. 1942. It's a rue on that one, so that'll be George VI. Anyway, that's cool. So still a few pennies around this area. I've sort of moved a little bit away from where I got the pennies and coming up this way, and had a bit of a, well, not too good signal here. Could get it good one way and nothing much the other way. Anyway, I thought I'd dig it and see what became of it. And can you spot something right about there? I reckon we may just have a little sixpence. So pop him off there and see if we can see anything. Might have to give that one a clean, I think, but we'll be back and we'll see what date we've got. And there we have a 1947 little sixpence. So it's a little bit hard to read there, but 1947 1942 I should say. Not a 7, that's a 2. 1942. So 1942 with George VI there. Still a bit dirty, but anyway, that's a nice bit of silver. So it's our second bit of silver for today, and we've started at the bottom and we're going up. We've found threepence, sixpence, so next we've got to find a shilling. So we'll see how we go. And down here we've got a brilliant little 21, 22, so see what this one is. And a bit of soft ground here, and I see it coming up already. Look at that, a gold rim and rather $2 sized. So 2003 and $2. Well, I'll try live digging this one. Got some nice 23, 24 numbers here, and we'll see what we get. Kind of suspicious of the bottle cap, but let's see. Kind of all crumbly, this dirt, but anyway. Can't see anything, so we'll get our magic. Actually, I can see something, and it's hiding right here on the shovel. Look at that. That's a good hiding spot. So I reckon we've got another penny, and that one is going to be 1939, I do believe. Or is it 59? I think it's 39. Maybe it's 59. Can't see the monarch to tell you, but no, that's 39. So that'll be George the 6th. Anyway, 1939. Well, I just dug a bottle cap down there. Got another signal here, and we can see a glint of gold again. So we've got another $2. There we go. And a bit of an older one, 1988. And that one. Well, I thought this may be a good spot. The old gate into the grounds here. Don't think it's used much anymore. But anyway, had a good sort of little signal down here, and you do quite often come across these. The old fuse with the brass caps either end. So anyway, something written there. Anyway, quite often dig up those ones. Well, we're right up at this gateway here, and right up against the fence. Just got a bottle cap there. Had another signal down here. Big chunk of glass in there, but also there is a jolly little dinky toy. So don't know what age that one is, but I think the bottom's missing, so we won't be able to get a makers off it. But anyway, it's not in bad, well, too bad shape actually. So that is rather cool. Little dinky toy. So some little kid's been playing with that here at some stage, and he's lost it. So anyway, well, it's nice to get up to the shade, although it's not too bad. There is fairly good shade, but when you're doing a patch of sun you sort of get hot pretty quick. But anyway, Had a 24 here, and I thought, oh yeah, that's going to be a 1 cent coin. Already dug a few, oh, quite a few. And anyway, looks a bit too big for a 1 cent coin. I think we're going to have a a penny, and 19, it's nearly got to be 50. Can't quite see. I'm pretty sure that's 50. Could be 40, but I don't know. It's George the 6th there. So I'll get it out in the sun and just have a better look. But I'm pretty sure that is 50. So that's what we're going to call it, 1950. Well, we've progressed a bit. The gate is just the other side of those bushy bits on the fence there, and found a couple more cent coins, found a couple over near the fence there together, a couple of 2 cents. Anyway, had a 24 down here, and she's here somewhere, and I reckon it's not going to be a cent coin this time. I think it's going to be a halfpenny. So can't really see much of anything on that one, so there we go, 1955. And I haven't really cleaned the other side, but anyway, bit of a poor specimen, but anyway, we'll take it and we'll see what else we can find. Well, we dug that big chunk out. Rather compacted soil, but anyway, and down in here we've got another glint of gold, but I think it's going to be $1 this time. And 1997, and that is a Sir Charles Kingsford Smith. So anyway, well, apart from cent coins, we haven't really found too much. I did find an old wristwatch over there, or the head of it, but anyway, you'll see that in the wrap up. But I've sort of done from that toilet block over to here, and I'm just going to do to these trees, this sort of area here, and then I'm going to possibly go and get something to eat. But anyway, had a good little numbers in here, and we've got another glint of gold, and that's going to be $1. 1984. So there we go. Had some good little 24 numbers down here, and I reckon we may just have another penny. Gee whiz. I think someone's taken to that one with the tin snips or something. She is snipped all the way around. So I think I just dinged her there, but I don't feel as bad now because she's well and truly dinged. So never seen one like that before, but anyway, 1944. Well, made it to the shade, so we're nearly up to the trees. Had a 26 sort of number here, pretty deep. I sort of thought, oh yeah, it's pretty deep, could be a coin, I should film it, but I didn't. And anyway, down in there, we've flicked up another jolly old penny. So, looks like, and I will just get out into the sunlight, but it looks like a Commonwealth. And I reckon I can just see there 1922, pretty sure. So anyway, that's a Commonwealth penny. Well, unless we get something on the way back to the car, this could be our last target, and it's not a bad way to end. We've got another $1. 1984, so the first year they were issued. There we go. Well, we've got a pretty shallow 22 here. I've got it out. No idea what it is, but bottle cap or otherwise, we're going to find out. And bottle cap it is. Well, at a 27 here, down deep. I should have known from last time to film it, but I didn't. And down in there, we've got that, which I thought, oh yeah, halfpenny. But I think we may have done better than a halfpenny. I think we may have got a florin. Look at that milled edge there. Don't know if you can see it, but anyway. So I'm gonna have to give that a clean and see what date. I reckon I can see 1946. So anyway, I'll give it a clean. But that's, you know, not a bad one to find on the way back to the car. So we skipped the shilling and we went straight to the florin. But I'm not going to complain. Anyway, we'll be back in a tick and see that a bit cleaner, hopefully. And there we go. She's got a big dirty rust spot across her, so I don't know whether she's buried with a bit of wire or something, but anyway, I'll see if I can get that off at home. But 1946, other than that big rust spot, she's not too bad a coin, so gotta be happy with that. Anyway, I thought it was a halfpenny for sure, and then she's a florin. So 27, pretty deep, and obviously she's had a bit of rust with her. Well, we're back out the oval again, and right next to this big old gum tree, I had a good signal here. I've just dug a bottle cap about there, I think, and had a good signal here, and I sort of flicked it and it sort of went everywhere, but anyway, we've flicked him way over here, and I reckon that is a halfpenny, and it's going to be hard to see a date there, I think. See if we can rub one out, but she's a bit crusty. 19, gonna say 36, but I'm not entirely sure, but I reckon that's 36 there with George the 5th. So anyway, a bit crusty, but it is a halfpenny. So see what else is around, but I have found quite a few coins in this area in the past, so see what else we can get. Well, we've got a 23 in this quad here, so we're going to see what it is. Probably just going to be, well, I was going to say a cent coin, but it's a bottle cap by the looks. And a gold one there, got $1. So it'll focus for us, that would be good. There we go. So anyway, 1985, second year of minting. Well, this one was a bit hard to locate, hence the rather big hole, but anyway, sort of thought it was here, and then I sort of got it here. Anyway, thought it was going to be a can because it was double bouncing and everything. And anyway, it's in here, and there it is. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is a florin. How good's that? 1956. So I think that is the date of the last florin I found at this oval. Anyway, I'll give it a quick clean and I'll see how she comes up. So I'll be back in a tick. Well, in actual fact, I think the last one I found here was 46 from memory. This one's only 50% silver. because it's post 46, so 1956 florin, 50% silver, so you know she won't clean up as well as the older ones, but anyway, Queen Elizabeth there. But anyway, it's not a bad find. Jolly old florin. Always a good day when they pop up. So I'll get out of the sun because she's rather hot right here and see what else I can find. But you know, that's jolly well gives you a nice little encouragement. Sort of been digging bits of can for the last, I don't know, half an hour, and then we've got that one, so jolly nice. Well, I'm walking back sort of towards the car, and I'm kind of, you know, going fairly quick because there's not a lot of shade up this end, and I'm, you know, heading to the shade. I have a nice 20 sort of 4 numbers, pretty solid 24, and we flicked out that. I thought, oh yeah, 2 cents, but I can see 1953 and some foreign writing on that, so it's some kind of foreign coin. So I'll give that a clean and we'll see if we can see what we've got. I don't know how well that's kind of cleaned up, but oops, if I don't drop the phone I might pick it up. Kind of hard to see what I'm doing here with the sun, but anyway, if this is not showing, hopefully you can see something there. It says 1 pice, P-I-C-E, so piece, pice, I don't know. There's a horse in the middle, and 1953, and some foreign writing around this side. And flip him over, and we have some sort of 3 lions sitting on a podium, and it says Government India. So that is an Indian coin from 1953, which is rather cool. So I'll have to look that up, but you know, it's quite an old coin, so not something you'll find every day, and I reckon that's rather cool. So anyway, I'd say it's made of copper or some kind of bronzy stuff.